Have you ever heard of someone who went from being a rising star to one of the most polarizing figures in America? Someone who made headlines not just for her sharp wit and bold opinions, but for the controversies that seem to follow her everywhere. That's Kat Timpf for you, a name that sparks debates, divides opinions, and leaves everyone wondering, how did she become so controversial, and what really led to her fall from grace? Stick around, because this story is anything but ordinary. Kat Timpf first burst onto the scene as a fresh-faced journalist with a knack for saying what others wouldn't. Known for her quick humor and fearless takes, she quickly became a favorite. On Fox News, where her segments were equal parts entertaining and thought-provoking. But here's the thing. Kat wasn't just another talking head. She had a unique ability to connect with people, whether they agreed with her or not. Her rise to fame seemed unstoppable, until it wasn't. So, what happened? How did someone so talented and charismatic end up at the center of so much drama? Let's break it down. Kat's career started like many others in journalism. Small gigs, late nights, and a lot of hustle. But her big break came when she joined Fox News as a contributor. Her segments on Gutfeld and The Greg Gutfeld Show were instant hits. People loved her no-nonsense style and her ability to tackle tough topics with a smile. But as her popularity grew, so did the controversies. Kat's opinions on everything from politics to pop culture often rubbed people the wrong way. And let's be real. When you're in the spotlight, not everyone's going to like you. But for Kat, the criticism wasn't just about her views. It was about her personality, her delivery, and even her personal life. Suddenly, she wasn't just a journalist. She was a lightning rod for drama. Now, here's where things get interesting. Kat's rise to fame wasn't just about her work on TV. She also became a viral sensation thanks to her social media presence. Her tweets were sharp, funny, and often controversial. She didn't hold back, and people loved her for it, or hated her for it. But as her following grew, so did the backlash. Critics accused her of being too provocative, too divisive, and even too outspoken for her own good. And then came the scandals. From heated debates with colleagues to public feuds with other media personalities, Kat found herself in the middle of one controversy after another. But here's the twist. Despite all the drama, she never backed down. If anything, she leaned into it, doubling down on her opinions and refusing to apologize. Love her or hate her, you have to admit, she's got guts. But let's not forget the human side of this story. Behind the headlines and the hot takes, Kat Timpf is a real person with her own struggles and challenges. She's been open about her battles with anxiety and how it's affected her career. She's also talked about the pressure of being a woman in a male-dominated industry, and how she's had to fight twice as hard to be taken seriously. And let's be honest, that's something a lot of people can relate to. So, while it's easy to focus on the controversies, it's important to remember that there's more to Kat than meets the eye. Now, let's talk about the turning point. For a while, it seemed like Kat could do no wrong. But then, things started to change. Ratings dipped, controversies piled up, and suddenly, she wasn't the golden girl anymore. Some say it was her own doing, that she pushed the envelope too far and alienated her audience. Others argue that she was a victim of the toxic media environment, where one wrong move can cost you everything. Whatever the reason, the fall was swift and brutal. But here's the thing about Kat Timpf. She's not one to stay down for long. Even in the face of setbacks, she's continued to fight for her place in the spotlight, proving that she's not just a controversial figure, she's a survivor. So, what's next for Kat Timpf? That's the million-dollar question. Will she make a comeback and reclaim her throne as one of America's most talked-about personalities? Or will the controversies finally catch up to her? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure. Love. Her or hate her, you can't ignore her. Kat Timpf is a force to be reckoned with, and her story is far from over. What do you think about Kat Timpf's rise and fall? Do you think she'll bounce back? Or has she reached the end of her time in the spotlight? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. And subscribe for more stories about the biggest names in entertainment and media. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.